Hi, and welcome to Matilda's Baking Place. So, today we are going to make pierogies. It's this Polish tradition that you make them when it's an event, like if it's Christmas or if it's like it's some holiday. So, you start off by making this dough by water, like tap water, and flour. And you, as you see, we have made a bunch, me and my mom. So if you want like 5, 10, or something like that, because you just want to eat some because you have nothing to eat and you have all the ingredients, then you have about like this much, like that, and then like that. So, you take your rolling stick. Oh yeah, and I have to show you what we use inside when it's Christmas. So tomorrow's Christmas. So this, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. And in Sweden, we usually celebrate on Christmas Eve. So we open the presents and we eat dinner and lunch. And we have all of these Swedish stuff. So what I have here, this is Polish. And it's you may not like mushroom. I actually hate mushroom, but this is mushroom and sauerkraut, and this is a really nice mixture. I think it's really good. It depends what you like, and I actually don't really like mushrooms, but I think that's really good. So you take your rolling stick and you put flour on the surface or the area that you're gonna bake on. So you take about like a little bit of flour. You do like this, put a little bit on your hand, put it on here, put on the rolling stick. You might think that it's a lot of flour, but you're actually not taking that much flour on everything. So you do like this, and then you start rolling. And you can obviously help. You can obviously go get help from an adult or a grown up that's maybe older.
Helping hand?
Yes, a helping hand. You can also, here is my hand and here is my mother's hand. And we help each other sometimes like this. And then after we have done this, I can show you which type of pierogies I make. There's two styles that I make. And there's one style that's the original type. And yes, if you want to, if you can't pronounce the name, you can say also dumplings, but dumplings, they're different. So, because dumplings, they're a little hard, with usually meat inside. And you can also make pierogies with meat. And dumplings, you like twist them on the top. It's like a little ball. But these are different. I'll show you in a sec. So it can't be too thin. It's like this thin. This. Yeah. So these are the original ones. This my mom made. It's really pretty. Mama, you're a good cook. And my grandma is actually, she's like a goddess and she makes them. So, and like, this is mine. It's good. If you have to train if you want them to be really good. So, this is called the bowl, that I call it since I made it. Or actually, there's 3 that I made by myself. So this is called the bowl. And this is just the normal one. So it's called pierog, if it's one. And this is called tulip, because it looks like a tulip. And the last one is called circle, or it's called actually pierog, because I made it, so I say that it's called pierog because it's like a pierog, but it's In Polish, it's pierogi if it's more. And if it's one, then it's pierogi. No, pierog. And so I say in Polish that this is called pierog, something like that. So I usually say, Mom, I want to make some pierog, because this is what this is called. Sometimes I say pierog because sometimes I can't forget what it's called. So now I'm going to show you how you make the original pierog. Looks like this. So you need a cup, flour. This is just the ingredients that I show you now. You need a cup, rolling stick, flour, and the mixture. So you take your cup, you put it upside down, and it doesn't matter if it has any like decoration here, only if it's a normal cup like this up here. It can't have any decoration, or it can, but if you want a normal one, then you take like this. So it's like round, normal. So you take it on the edge, so you leave a lot of space, and you twist like this. And then maybe you can also pat a little bit. Then you also do like this. Then you take it off. Then yeah, you have it. Let's put this aside. And now you take this. Now you take the filling, and you take approximately like this much, not too much. Because as you see, if it's too much, it may look like this, and if it's too thin, it may look kind of bad. So not too much, maybe a little bit more. You may like mushroom, but you may like this. When I tried it, because my mom said that I should try it, because it doesn't taste like, because there's not the mushroom flavor. It's just the mushroom that gives the flavor, and it doesn't taste like mushroom at all. It's mostly the sauerkraut that you can taste, and maybe you don't like sauerkraut, but it's the mix. Like this you may not like, but this you may like, but this you may not like, but this you maybe like. And if you go like this, you mix them together, they taste like a whole different thing. So you make it into a little ball like this. Maybe it's not that thick, like this. Then you maybe pat it out like this. Then not too on the edges. And then you take this side. Then you put it on this side. Then you do like this. You may do that with 2 fingers, but you can also do it with 1. And then you take your thumb here and your pinky and your middle one here. Then you push the pinky like this here, down. If you hold it like this, you push it down. Then you take this and you do like that, and you squeeze it with those 2 fingers. And then you may pat it out like this, so it's not too edgy. Then you maybe do it here on the side too. And you keep on like this. There you have pressed, that's where you do it. So you do that. Maybe it doesn't have to turn out perfect, because as you can see me, I have kind of long nails, so it makes holes. So I don't really make perfect ones, like you see. It takes a lot of training. And then maybe you can also make a pattern like going like this. So you do like that, and maybe you make a pattern like this. Yeah? So that's how you do the pierog. Then you take your dough, you take your glass, do the same thing. Then you also put in the filling, not too much. So yeah, you do like this, pat, 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 like this, on the sides. Take it. And you may be careful here, because you don't want to fold it or make any holes. So you put this aside, put the glass aside. You take this, you take the filling, and not too much. Actually, I think you should take a little bit less than you did on the other one. But if you want, you can take the same, or you can take a little bit more. I think it's actually good with kind of like maybe the same amount. 100% not that much, because you obviously need much more, or maybe not much more, but a little more. So like this, let me shape it a little bit with a spoon. Then if you want, you can take a little bit more. I personally take a little bit more. So it's maybe like this. And then you do the same thing, go like this, do like this, but then you don't do the method like you did here. You don't squeeze it. You pinch here like this, and you take around, then you put it like this, then you squeeze them like this, then here a little bit, just like not that hard. So then it looks like a tulip, as you can see. That's why I called it tulip. You press there, press. Then you may press out here, and then you have a tulip. Yeah. So all of them can look different. Some can be short, some can be longer, some can be more fat, some can be more skinny. like a human being. So now I'm gonna show you this method. You do the same thing on all the ones. You do the same type. You like this. Oh God. You might do that so this prevents happening. So yeah, put this aside. Put your glass aside. Do the same thing, and you might actually have to take a little bit more on this, but not too much. As I say on all the other ones, you might take like, not that, you need a little bit more. And then you do like this, take like this much more, and you put it on top. It can also be on the side, but mostly on the top. So, then you shape it as, maybe I didn't do that on the tulip one, but it decides for you if you want to do that or not. So yeah, you do this method. Here comes my sister. So this time, you don't squeeze on the ends. You just do like this, and then this one goes under, and this one goes top. Then you squeeze. Then you squeeze here. Not so hard. You got Pierre. And then I'm gonna show you the bowl. I only made one. You can also pinch here, as you can see. So you take this. Do the exact same thing as you did on the other ones. Then, as I said, please make this so this thing prevents happening, so it doesn't stick on. Take this away. Take the glass away. And then, on the final one, you have to take everything on one scoop, since I will show you why. Like this much. Then you take your finger like that. Maybe not that much, but yeah. And you have to exactly have the exact amount, since you're going to make it into a little ball. Like this. Exactly the amount that you want, because if you take the other one, it's not going to be really like a ball. So do like that. And then yes, it will be squished, but that's the point, since you do like that, and you go over the ball, and you squeeze like this on top, like this, and you may push it down. If you want, push it down like this. And then you do like you did on this one, on the Pierre. So you do like this, not squeezing. You do like that. But then, here comes the other part. You fold it in like this. Not all the way. You pinch here also. As you may see, the filling might might go out. But that's the point, because you need a lot of filling, because then you get more flavor, because these are usually like the ones that you may have a lot of filling in. So you do like that, and if you want to, you can pinch the edges. So this one, you just, then you take like this, like that, and then you do like that. Maybe push down a little bit. And you also may pinch, and you also may do some other type of methods. And so you put them in boiling water. My mom can tell you how long and which Fahrenheit. So, and that's how you make pierogi.